or at least over the last hour or so, Bitcoin is up. Drum roll, please. 1.5%. It's a moon rocket. We're going straight to 60,000. All-time highs coming up next. No, but really, everyone thought that we were about to turn very bearish, myself included. And look at this. Bitcoin is holding the line aggressively and starting to come back up. Maybe this is just a lower high. We're gonna have to wait and see, but let's get straight into trying to find a pattern that we can trade. All right, you guys are fully aware. Welcome, Dream. Happy to see you here, my guy. You guys are fully aware at this point of what pattern I look for when I'm day trading. This is specifically day trading right now. I'm not swing trading, I'm not investing, I'm day trading the crypto markets, and Bitcoin's pulling back down, so this could be an opportunity to short, but that's not the pattern we look for. What I look for, let's see if we can find one over the last couple days. Yes, right here. This is what I look for. Nice and boring, but predictable. I look for a pattern in which we are respecting this blue line, this magical middle VWAP. We bounce off of it and go lower, and then come up and bounce off of it and go lower, and then come up and bounce off it and go lower, right? And then when we come up, I short, it bounces off, we go lower, and I make some money. That's what I look for when I'm trading. And right now, the same thing on the other side, right? If it were to be bouncing off of the upper end as well. Right now, we don't see that. It's not respecting the middle VWAP, so we move to the next coin, see if we can find one where it's respecting the middle VWAP. Ethereum's kind of close, so maybe we'll keep an eye on it and see if we can wait for some confirmation to get that going. Cardano. Everything usually looks pretty similar, but you will find that one that is holding the pattern a little bit better than the others, and that's the one that we want to be trading. Solana. Solana looks pretty good. I like Solana. We might take a position in Solana. See, H-bar? Nah, fam. H-bar is ignoring that. XRP also completely ignoring that middle VWAP. And there's a reason why I do the middle VWAP. There's a reason. You know it, Dream. Anyone who's been here for more than a couple live streams knows it at this point, why I pay attention to the middle VWAP. And that's because that's what major institutions pay attention to. That's what smart money pays attention to when they're trading. So why the hell would I question it? Plus, the pattern can be very consistent. BNB looks intriguing, but not as good as Solana, so we'll keep that on a watch list just in case. Aave is a no, and Quant is not even remotely close to paying attention to it. But is there any other cryptocurrencies I should have on this watch list? Anything else that you guys have good success with trading? See, HBAR and Quant, you see how they just have pretty low volatility or low volume? Quant today, usually HBAR does as well, but Quant doesn't have a ton of volume, so it's not usually something that I will do day trades in. It's something I've added recently. Quant, however, is something that will probably have a very clean opportunity, right? Anytime it goes under $100, if you long, you usually make pretty good money, right? That's a pretty consistent support level, at least over the last couple months. Let's check out Solana. Okay, all right. Nothing too drastic that's jumping out. What's good, Goku? Dodo. Dodo Crypto? I don't know that Dodo is going to have much volume behind it. I don't even think Dodo is going to be on the exchange that I'm using. We're using BitGet for the time being. Dodo is there, but only for spot. Yeah, okay, it has a pretty decent amount, but no leverage for it. Plus the pattern. The pattern's not terrible, but not as clean as Solana. Solana's pattern looks pretty nice. Although there is a lot of volume, a lot of, damn, what's the word? What's the word? Velocity. We're headed down with a lot of velocity right here with Solana. So I'm going to go on my phone, open up BitGet, see if we can find a good trading pair there. Yeah, this is, for Josh's method, something like Dodo I'm sure would be fantastic. This is very, very specific what I'm doing here, because it's like, I end up getting cucked very easily. So, Sol. We're on BitGet. I'm going to go look at the level 2. I just want to see the order book. So we're here with Solana. There's a lot of selling volume coming in here. The problem is it changes so quickly. All right, I don't care about that low of an amount. Let's go to every penny. There's a lot of auctions at 23.14, so it might continue to go down a little bit. The spread seems pretty wide on it. So the volume, I'm just looking at the volume on the order book right now to see like what direction we might go. And it's kind of evenly matched, which means we might find some support here. But then when you scroll a little bit lower, it's kind of the same actually. Let's go to the 10-cent one. Volume's pretty evenly matched on both sides. You don't see any drastic changes there. So that's good. We might find support here. Let us toy with the idea of longing Solana here. The RSI is definitely oversold as well, right? We're well below 20 at this point. It could bounce off the middle VWAP like it has all day today, all morning with its trading. This is looking like it's going to be a beautiful setup for you guys. So let's go. On free signals, there's an NPOC for Bitcoin at 28,900 on the hourly. If you got the paid subscription, we can look better. Signals. Let's go look. I do have the paid version of it. I don't want to get too distracted because right now is the time that I would be entering into something here. So I just want to check Bitcoin. You said it's at 28,900. Yeah, probably from back here when we did that. Wait, I'm gonna pull this back up. Let's get some Bitcoin action. Still using KuCoin or KuCoin for my signals just because it's pattern at this point, pattern recognition. Yeah. For 36, that's pretty decent. I don't think that's anything crazy, but that's pretty decent. I hate how long, I feel like there is stuff here. It's just not loading any of it. That's the one thing I don't like about signals. Maybe I'm just not using it correctly. Maybe I'm being dense about it. But either way. All right, so what I'm paying attention to right now is ideally I would like to see a little bit of a divergence with the RSI and everything that's happening. I would like to see kind of the RSI start to strengthen while maybe the price doesn't move too much. So you can see right here, we bounced up out of the oversold territory and crossed the average here for a second, but we're coming straight back down. Solana's still tanking. Nothing to be too concerned about. This is just why I haven't entered the position, right? We're waiting patiently. And this is always the hardest part. Let's put it back. There we go. We're waiting patiently to see if we can hold the line here. We did previously break down by 0.16, so I'll give it like a 0.2 before it's questionable. Yeah, it's starting to get a little questionable as to if it's going to hold the line here or not, but time will tell. Is Bitcoin doing anything? Bitcoin still has a little bit of ways to fall before it were to get down there, but it doesn't have to get down there, right? I did not, Johnny. Thank you for being here, Johnny. I'm happy to see you. I did not enter anything yet. We're looking at Solana. No UFAs. Yes. Good. I'm waiting to enter into Solana though. I would love to enter into this. I'm just waiting to see that we hold the line here. So again, very consistent pattern. This is what I like to see. The early morning, it's kind of irrelevant, not the biggest thing. If you actually ignore, so with the VWAP, the volume weighted average price, every single close, every daily close, it restarts with new data, and it's only the volume weighted average price of today's data. So that's why we have that bit of a jump here. If you were to ignore that and kind of make a 24-hour one, you would see that we actually did hold the line there, right? and then it would mesh in somewhere like that, you would actually see that we did hold the line there. So I am taking that into account when I'm looking at these things. But this is kind of like a null, and then you can see that we held the line here. 1, 2, 3, and then we're looking to see and hope that this is the 4th time we're holding the line. If it is, then we would ideally probably be getting in somewhere around here, right? And then ride it up until probably just here. So it'd be 1% gain, but that's where the leverage comes in. You use a 10x leverage and then you get 10% gain. That makes sense, gentlemen. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys. Let's fucking go on a Tuesday. Right after this, I'm gonna get the classroom ready. The classroom's not till Wednesday, so we got a little bit of time left, but I gotta prep. I gotta make sure it's a good classroom. I gotta get all my paperwork in line and make sure that I understand what I'm talking about before I just start rambling about nothing. Sorry, I didn't mean to inhale like that into the microphone. The live stream, okay, wait, hold on, yeah. I wanna show you guys something that I was like, oh shit. Hey, we got 4 people watching. Let's go, shout out all of you guys. The live stream from the 4th, look at that, 98 views. That's kind of crazy. That means that one was taken like, because there were 4 or 5 of us in there at that time, which means 98 other people clicked on it down the line, which is kind of cool, all right? That's kind of cool. That's the best one that I've had so far. So let's see if there's anything dramatic to be paying attention to with news here. We got hot Cardano breakout imminent. Woo. Crypto experts predict one last Bitcoin dump. This is like the stupidest fucking nonsense ever. It's the stupidest thing. Crypto expert. Who is the crypto expert? Who? How do you qualify that? I'm a crypto expert, and I don't think we're going to have a massive dump. Bam. Headline. Headline news. That kind of stuff is so, like, smooth-brained. Cardano witnesses impressive 198% growth in total value locked. It's a lot because of just their staking mechanism. Stop waiting. No crypto rally is coming. Jeez, guys. PayPal stablecoin still up there. A burn incident. That's kind of weird. Okay, so nothing that's like too dramatic, I don't think. We can see the volume flow. You guys know I love this. You guys know I love this. Visual learner here, so I get very excited when we look at the volume flow here because I can see what's happening. A lot of money coming from USDT into different cryptocurrencies, which kind of makes sense given the stablecoin FUD that we're seeing. If you go to the sell flow, I wouldn't be shocked to see a lot of USDC leaving. I don't see that at all, actually. Very, very little amount of USDC going into USDT. That's funny. A lot of money going from stablecoins into cryptocurrencies today, which you can kind of see based off of the market, right? Everything's up over the last 24 hours, albeit a small amount, but it's still up compared to having been down for the last like 2 weeks or so. On a Tuesday. And the portfolio's holding up. Fully expected a large pullback after Kaspa. Kaspa pumped us up pretty aggressively and then had its pullback here. But then we got HBAR and Saucer Swap pumping as well so that we could hold the line across this. That's pretty nice. That's what we like to see, that barbell approach to a portfolio where one side goes up and then the other side holds the line for us. Okay, all right. We got to bounce. We got to bounce exactly where we were hoping for Solana. This is going to be good. This is enough confirmation for me to say that I'm going to enter into a position on Solana. It's early. It's before confirmation, okay? But that's part of the strategy here because we're right at the middle VWAP and I'm potentially going to be making 1%. And I'm risking us making a lower low here. So I'm risking 0.3, 0.4 to make 1. That's a trade that I'm willing to take. So have you checked your yield on Saucer Swap? Notice how I haven't entered the trade yet though. Notice how I just said I want to take the trade. I think it's a good setup. But why haven't I jumped right in yet? because I have my emotions under control. It doesn't matter if I get in now or if I get in 3 minutes from now. It doesn't matter if I completely miss the trade. So part of trading is this psychological aspect. Intentionally let yourself get distracted for a second and then come back and make sure that you weren't just entering out of FOMO, right? Right? Hey, we earned 10 sauce and 0.12 H bar. Let's go. 23 cents of profits. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, I'm staking my H bar. I bought some sauce and then I put them into a liquidity pool, H bar sauce, and I got some LP tokens. And then I staked those LP tokens and now I'm earning a little bit extra sauce. So that's something that I can add to the portfolio as well and then continue to grow it. But that would bring us up to $24, and I'm sure in a couple seconds we'll lose that anyways. And look at that. Look at that. Had I immediately entered, I'd be questioning if we were going to get stopped out. That was a fake out. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I'm talking about. The patience. It's the same thing. I keep butchering Josh's saying here, but patience, discipline, probability, PDP, I don't know. The same thing. But, again, have you noticed that interesting detail that I said a couple seconds ago that we were waiting for? If you overlay the RSI again over this, and you were to bring us into the correct spot, you can kind of see, let's line it up, sorry, down here, okay, right here. RSI is gaining, the RSI is starting to go up where the price is not responding yet, which means buyers are stepping up to the plate and getting stronger. The relative strength is getting stronger while price is still dumping. Generally, that's a bullish thing. As I'm saying that, we continue to dump, and much further, this is going to break uniform and we won't be entering into it. But that's patience, baby, patience. I recompounded monthly. Smart. Smart. Yeah, this is breaking. So this is a change in pattern, right? That velocity. We came straight down. That's aggressive velocity. So likely Bitcoin's coming down to its VWAP. And then everything is just kind of dumping with it. So let's reassess and see if there's anything holding up with the pattern. It sucks. We don't take a trade every day, but it just is what it is, right? That's part of the game. So we're skimming through quickly. Matic is kind of holding up. Matic could be one that we enter into. Very similar to Solana, but it's not breaking down. H-bar is holding nicely. That's ignoring it. That's ignoring it. That's ignoring it. BNB. BNB low-key looks like it's been respecting the first. Yeah, BNB looks like it was bouncing off of the first standard deviation line, and then it kind of broke. So it broke its own pattern as well. I don't know that I would get into BNB. Aave and Quant. Yeah, so let's check out Matic. Let's wait a second on Matic. Are you guys actively trading right now? How many of you guys are trading, currently speaking, versus how many are you just watching? How many of you guys are here to support rather than actually attempt to trade? Either one. Okay, I know that Dream doesn't really trade. He's just here to support me, which means the world. And to hang out, right? And to hang out. Learn a little bit about my POV on trading. Johnny is trading. You're trading, Johnny? Okay, okay. Is there any pair that I'm not paying attention to that you see that pattern on? We could, like, let's see what Pepe's got. LOL. Trading and supporting. Let's fucking go. I bit my lip the other day. I said it on yesterday's live as well. It hurts more than I could express to you guys. Do you guys want to see it? It's kind of gross, but I feel the compulsive urge to share it with you guys. Yeah, this pattern is decimated. It could still hold, and it could potentially be a good time to, like, rebound, right? But this is no longer the pattern. No trading this morning, just supporting the stream. Sawyer. I'm in Sol short. Nice, Johnny, nice. For a longer term thing, or specifically just for the day trade here? I'm not shorting until I know what I'm doing. Respect. Aave, man. Aave is... I got liquidated, not liquidated, but stopped out twice trying to short this thing. I still, like, we have not broken here. I still think we're going to continue downwards. It's just like, we keep coming right back up. This thing is showing a lot of strength right here. I'm buying a $1 at a time. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Honestly, if they had paper trading accounts, I'd be so down for something like that. Well, I wouldn't. I don't want to use a paper trading account, but it would be very useful. You can even see on the daily chart here how, like, it's slowly running out of velocity on its way down, which means it's probably going to find support in the soon term. Right, and then we got it's low-key breaking out here, so it might be time for a Sol multi-day long, but that's not, don't do good on that. I think we're going to test our luck here on Matic. Matic looks to be holding up better than Solana. It's still got a very similar risk profile. It's a little bit more risk to the downside, but I think that we're going to risk it. We're going to test our luck here. Plus, it's Matic. It, like, odds are, am I going to be mad that I longed Matic at these prices? Probably not. Yeah, look at this. Look at how steady this thing's been climbing. What do you guys think? Do we send it? We send it on Matic? Solana's out. Solana's out. Low-key depends on where Bitcoin's going, right? Bitcoin could end up screwing us here if it doesn't find support. If Bitcoin is going to have like a dump all day. If Bitcoin's not going to do too hot, then we're low-key getting screwed with it. But I try not to pay too much attention to that because I could talk myself out of anything. Let's send it. Let's send it. Let's have some fun. I'm gonna send it, tell you guys my TP and SL, and then probably dip. Oh, geez. BitGet had me set to 50x leverage. Can you imagine? All right, we're going back down to 10, which is even kind of aggressive in and of itself. And let's see if we break. There we go. Bye. All right. Let's go. We're up. We're making money. We're making money. Okay, so entered literally right as it broke from here. You could see on a very small scale, right? So as soon as we broke this candlestick, we got into it, which means our take profit, I'm guessing, would be somewhere around here. I don't like guessing if we're going to go to higher highs in this, so I like to look for an area of contention, which would be right around here, right? Yes, we could spike even higher, but I think I'd be a conservative take profit here, which is about that 1%. So I'm going to enter in my take profit at 68, what is this? 6816. And then I'm going to enter in my stop loss. Oh, well, Control Z that. Gonna enter in my stop loss if we were to break this formation and come down to the VWAP. It's kind of shitty because we're probably gonna end up doing a risk one to make one scenario. Like, you could argue that you want to like put it if we break below here, but I don't know if I want that or not. I think I'm gonna take, and then I'll look at the chat. I'm gonna take the stop loss and put it right around here, right? Because then we would have broken this formation, and we'll also be at an area that we've gotten rejected at 3 times in the past. So the stop loss, let's just do it at the VWAP. Why am I overcomplicating this shit? The VWAP is 0.67. It's basically a risk one to make one, and that's fine. Hopefully we are on the right side of that trade. All right. Make sure you are on isolated and not cross. I don't even know what that means, Johnny. I don't even know what that means. What do you mean make sure you're on isolated and not cross? Instantly gets rejected. We're chilling. We're chilling. Although that 5-minute candle is pretty gnarly. Pretty gnarly doji right there. Doja Cat. Watch Solana just pump. After that, we just see Solana just skeet. No, because it looks like, unless we got, yep, it just closed. So it still looks like it's bleeding a little bit, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin could easily bleed until we hit a stop loss. It just depends on if Matic is going to be a little bit stronger against Bitcoin. Let's see if we can do. Let us see if we get some Matic Bitcoin futures. Oh, because I'm still on BitGet. I saw that recently, the isolated/cross option in a video. It was on Binance Exchange, I think. What is that? What is that? Oh, look at this. Look at this. This is Matic to Bitcoin. So if we were to, you guys get that trading pair, right? Rather than Matic to the dollar, this is Matic to Bitcoin. This pattern showed up again. So this, honestly, we just got a good entrance for this. If we traded some Bitcoin into Matic, which arguably is what we should be trading, right? Because I don't care if I have dollars. I want to get as many Bitcoin as I can. So it'd be kind of a fun series to do a trading pair like that. Cross is, it uses funds from your account isolated only. Isolated only uses what's in your futures account to keep the trade open. But if you have a stop loss, you're good unless it glitches. Well, that's kind of scummy. Imagine you think you're good because you only have $100 in your futures account, but then all of a sudden they start pulling from your spot account just to keep a position open. That would be scummy. I don't think they should have permission. I'm gonna have to look into that, but yeah, I always put the stop loss. That would be like genuinely criminal if you enter in with like 100x leverage or something, and then they pull funds to keep adding more and more so that you lose more and more. That'd be gross. Oh well. No, thank you for that though. I was unaware. All right, so yeah, hopefully this 5-minute candle, which closes in 3 minutes, can close up here. Ideally, in the next 2 candles or so, we'd be above this, and then we'd be in the clean. I'm going to head off. Thank you all for being here with me. Your time is your most valuable asset. Hopefully you found something worthy in this live stream. Let me know. Put it in the Discord. let me know how many of you guys are taking this trade with me, and put your profits or your losses there. Hopefully this made sense to you guys, and I will see you a little bit later, truthfully.